Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation on AtliQ Business Insights 360 project. I'm excited to share with you the insights and findings I've uncovered through this data analytics initiative. First, let us go to the problem statement. AtliQ Hardware, a rapidly expanding global consumer electronics company, has relied on intuition, surveys, basic Excel data analysis for making business decisions. This outdated approach has led to ineffective decision making, causing significant losses. In response, company is urgently seeking to build a data analytics team to enhance its data-driven decisions. The objective is to design an interactive dashboard across finance, sales, marketing, and supply chain and executive teams using the provided mock-up dashboards as a reference. Now first we'll look into the AtliQ's business model. AtliQ is a hardware manufacturer who supplies hardware to different stores like Chroma, Best Buy, Amazon, Flipkart and many more. These stores eventually sell those products to the end user. These stores are called customers for AtliQ and the end user who is buying the product are called consumer. AtliQ deals in international market level. Now we'll look into the platform. AtliQ utilizes both brick and mortar and e-commerce. Brick and mortar is nothing but the physical store where we can walk in and buy things. E-commerce enables the online purchasing through different websites. Furthermore, AtliQ has three primary distribution channels. Retail store, as I said, AtliQ supplies hardware to different retail stores like Chroma, Staples, etc. Then the direct. Here AtliQ operates its own stores called AtliQ Exclusive and AtliQ E-Store, where consumer can buy directly from the company. Next comes the distributor. In few countries like South Korea and China, AtliQ partners with the distributor who buys the products in bulk and then distributes among different retail stores in the country. In our Teams chat, our product owner has sent some rough sketches of the dashboard that he wants to build. After consuming and understanding this mockup, I have modified and given the better version of it. Now let's dive into the dashboard. First comes the data transformation process. Firstly, I gathered all the data from MySQL server. Then I started shaping and cleaning it in Power Query editor. Second step is data modeling. In this phase, we organized and structured the clean data to create the meaningful relationships. Here I have used the very common data modeling technique, snowflake schema, where all the fact tables are in the middle. You can see all the fact tables are in the middle and surrounded by multiple related dimension tables. Fact tables are nothing but the transactional tables containing day-to-day transactions, and dim tables are the entity tables where they are the attributes describing the facts in the fact tables. Now we'll look into the finance view. In this view you can see all the slices on the right hand side with respect to market, customer, segment or category of products, last year and target, and all the years from 2018 to 2022 with quarter breakup, quarter 1 to 4. And here you can see YTD and YTG. YTD means year to date and YTG means year to go. Year to date is nothing but the period of time from the beginning of the current fiscal year till the present date, and YTG refers to the period of time from current date, from present date till the until the end of the current fiscal year. Here you can see all the net sales, gross margin percentage and net profit percentage KPI cards. These are the very important KPI cards. In this here net sales KPI card, it shows our current net sales value, tracks our performance over fiscal year and compares it to our benchmark target. It's a quick way to assess financial health and progress towards our goals. Similarly, you can see gross margin percentage and net profit percentage KPI cards. Coming to the profit and loss statement, this is one of the very important element of analysis any company would need. In this, you can see in the year 2022, though the gross margin percentage is showing positive, that is 38.08%, the net profit percentage is still in the negative, that is minus 13.98. This is due to the operational expenses. They are spending a lot on operational expenses like ads and promotions. So though gross margin percentage is positive, net profit is in negative. Next here, coming to the area chart, our area chart. This is the area chart tracking net sales over time. In this we can see our actual profit and loss values with a benchmark. It's a quick way to see how we are performing against our goals. In these two visuals you can see all the bottom and top end customers and products by net sales. Next we'll go to the sales view. In the sales view, we are concentrating mainly on net sales and gross margin. Right now, we are not concentrating on net profit because when the company is in growing phase, they spend a lot on operational expenses like ads and promotion initially to capture the market. Once they have killed the competition, their operational expenses reduces and net profit increases. Here, since the AtliQ is a growing company, they are spending a huge amount on operational expenses, so their net profit is very low. Now we'll concentrate mainly on net sales and gross margin. Here in this table, we can see how each customer is performing in terms of net sales and gross margin. Here a tooltip which appears clearly shows their net sales and gross margin trend over time. By sorting this, we can know which customer is given high or low gross margin. Here I've done some conditional formatting where this is based on gross margin variance. Variance is nothing but the gross margin benchmark minus the actual gross margin. The difference is nothing but the variance. Those which are colored in green indicates that they have reached its benchmark. In this way we can know which customers needs closer attention. Next, coming to the scatter chart, here we have two dimensions. X and Y axis which represents net sales and gross margin. The third dimension, which is the gross margin percentage, is the size of the bubble. The customers who are at the top right quadrant means their net sales and gross margin both are high. But look at these left bottom customers. Here we have to pull all these customers to the top right. These are the countries we need to focus more. We can talk to the country head, discuss the situation and strategy, and so that we can pull all these customers from bottom to the top right. This donut chart tells us several narratives. For example, for Amazon customer here, to get $497 million net sales, they are spending almost the same amount on discounts. Similarly, to get 49.61% of net sales, the cost of goods sold is 63.22% and 36.78% is the gross margin. And coming to the key metrics by products, this is the breakdown of all the products in terms of net sales, gross margin and gross margin percentage. Now we'll move to the market view. In this market view is almost similar to the sales view. In sales view we focus mainly on customers, but in market view we focus on products. Here, as marketing team should be aware of spending too much on ads and promotions because the net profit is impacted. Now here we can, coming to the product performance, we can further drill down to see the performance of each segment, category and products. Here in this performance matrix, this accessories, notebook, peripherals are doing pretty good. This visualization allows us to quickly identify the products with high net sales and assess their corresponding net profit percentage across different divisions. Similarly, I can have a toggle button to see the gross margin percentage. In this waterfall chart, it represents our financial performance, providing a clear breakdown of our financial position and factors driving our profit margins. In this supply chain view, we get insights on whether AtliQ hardware is producing enough inventory to meet the customer requirements, or is it producing extra inventory because storing the devices in the warehouse is always associated with the extra cost. Similarly, if there is out of stock situation, there will be customer dissatisfaction. To overcome all these problems, we need to know forecast accuracy, net error and absolute error. These are the most important KPIs to get quick understanding. Net error trend. This green line indicates forecast accuracy of last year. That means in 2020 we know that the world was hit by COVID, There were a lot of stocks piled up and it was not sold, so it has dropped drastically. These red bars are the net error. This negative number indicates they were predicted less. That means the quantities were predicted less. In this key metrics by customers, this risk shows excess inventory or out of stock. Here in key metrics by products, we can see this accessories is making more net error. If we further drill down, we can see this is because of the keyboards. The demand was very high. If net error is negative, that means my forecast quantity was less than the actual sold. Similarly, in this keyboard, we sold more than the forecasted. By this view, we can understand that how we can improve in forecasting accurately so that the accuracy is close to 100%. Executive view gives the quick insights on all the divisions. This is usually used by C-level executives like CEO. First, let us see the revenue by channel. From this visual, we can know that the most of the AtliQ's revenue is coming from retailers like Chroma, Amazon, etc. Coming to revenue by division, here in the year 2021, we can know that nearly 50% of the net sales are from peripherals and accessories, remaining 37% by PC and 12% by network and storage. Coming to key insights by subzone, in this table we can know that the revenue contribution from each subzone. Here in the year 2022, the most revenue contribution percentage is from North America, then India and so on. Coming to this chart, we see net sales is tremendously growing year after the year, but net profit has declined. But since net sales and market share both has raised, even though net profit is low, we can understand that once we acquire the monopoly, we can increase the profit. Finally, in this ribbon chart, we discover few observations. Manufacturer days market share is constantly high throughout. And then coming to India, AtliQ's market share has increased drastically. Before it was somewhere in the bottom. Before I conclude, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dawal Patel sir and Hemanand sir, who has been instrumental throughout the journey in Code Basics Bootcamp. Their creative teaching styles infused with humor and a practical example has made even the most complex concepts accessible and engaging. Their passion for teaching and commitment for our learning journey has inspired me to push beyond my limits. Thank you again.